What's up, my people? It's inevitable Da Vinci, the enlightened one. There's only one. Okay, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you what I think makes a healthy, godly relationship. Trust off the bat. Trust is trust off the bat. Trust is everything. If you ain't got trust, you ain't got nothing. Respect. Respect is big. You must have the respect. Respect each other's space. Respect each other's things. And when y'all got that bad energy going back and forth with each other, you gotta respect each other's space. Don't try to stop, one another from getting that space, and y'all got that bad energy going back and forth. Come back, leave, do what you need to do, spin a block, walk, take a walk, whatever. Take a breather and come back and deal with the situation later. You know, uh, communication, effective communication, not just any communication, not no broken signal communication. Effective communication. I'm talking about bars need to be all the way up. I'm talking about some G5 shit. Communication is key. It got to be precise. It got to be clear. And it got to be said without aggression and all that shit. Got to get your point across. Quality time, not just any time. I'm talking about quality time where you just set that time aside for your spouse or you and your spouse, and it's just about y'all for that time. That quality, that good quality time. Love is a must. Affection. What else? Patience. Patience. You gotta have them godly patience. Gotta have them patience with each other. Gotta be patient. How else are you gonna? How else do you expect to build a healthy godly relationship without patience? Patience is a virtue. Patience won't hurt you. uh, what else? Effective listening skills. Effective listening skills. Instead of screaming and shouting at each other, and both of y'all trying to get, and both persons trying to get they both individuals trying to get their point across at the same time. So you gotta have effective listening skills. Don't have selective hearing when y'all having a conversation, just hearing what you want to hear. Or hearing some shit that a motherfucker didn't say. Make sure you heard what you heard. Don't just think your spouse think your significant other said something. Make sure you heard what you heard before you say some shit. Don't just think you heard what your spouse said something and then it's wrong. Make sure you heard what you heard first. Like, what you say? Like, you want to come again? You want to repeat that? Make sure you heard what you heard first before you try to go in. That's called effective listening. Don't just have selective hearing and shit. And you just hear what you want to hear. Don't do that. Don't be doing that. Attentive. You want to be attentive to one another's needs, wants, desires. That's sexual desires as well. And you want to be you want to be open minded. You want to be open minded in the relationship. And then when it comes to sex, you want to keep the sex spicy, man. You want to keep the sex spicy. Sex is a hot topic. Keep it hot. You want to keep the topic hot in the bedroom. Don't be scared to try shit. Try new things, especially if you're in a relationship. You've been in for a while. You want to try new shit with the sex. Keep it hot. Don't be scared to try new shit. Y'all adults. Sit down and talk about it. Sense of humor is another one. Sense of humor, a good sense of humor, go a long way in a relationship. You know, a good sense of humor go a long way in a relationship. You know, a good sense of humor go a long way in a relationship. You know, a good sense of humor go a long way in a relationship. You know, a good sense of humor go a long way in a relationship. You know, a good sense of humor go a long way in a relationship. You know, a good sense of humor go a long way in a relationship. You know, I mean, you ain't got to be serious all the time in a relationship. I mean, you supposed to be serious when you handling business. But other than that, you supposed to love one another and have fun and laugh and kick it with one another. So sense of humor go a long way in a relationship. Being a team player, being a team player is a must in a relationship. That's why it is a relationship. I mean, being a team player is a must. You must know how to pass the ball. Don't be a ball hog. Don't try to make all the shots, make all the moves, because you're gonna wear yourself out. You know what I mean? When you're in position to, shoot all the shots and make all the moves, then you are. But even then, you still have to be a team player. You have to be a team player in a relationship. That's the only way it's gonna work. And a good team player at that, not a poor team player, bad team player, good team player. Fucking Shaq and Kobe. Yeah. Fucking LeBron and Wade. A good team player. I believe another factor that makes a healthy, godly relationship is not having no gender roles, not having any gender roles. I mean, yes, the male is supposed to be the male in the relationship, and the female is supposed to be the female, but to a certain extent, no gender roles. Like, so the male can wash the dishes just like the female can wash the dishes. The male can cook just like the female cook. The male can clean just like the female clean. So no gender roles to a certain extent. Always having one another's back. Always being there for each other. Always being there for each other. Having each other's back no matter what. Even when y'all mad and y'all got that bad energy flowing, towards one another. Always having each other's back no matter what. In the middle of a crisis, when y'all not feeling each other, when y'all mad at each other, always having each other back no matter what. That's another key. Because every day ain't going to be peaches and cream. You're going to have your good days, you're going to have your bad days, you're going to have your alright days, you're going to have your sad days, you have your mad days. But you gotta, that's when you go even harder. Go even harder for your relationship, go even harder for your significant other, to keep your significant other close. Another one. This a big one. This the one. God. Jesus. Having your relationship built on God, and having your relationship of God, and your man or your woman knowing how to go to God when y'all having problems in your relationship, knowing how to go to God instead of running to another human being to talk about your problem. They run to God to talk about the problems and and talk about the problems so God can take care of the problems. And then they use prayer as another big thing. They use prayer when they're having a lot of problems in a relationship. They use prayer as a big weapon. So God is the key main factor in that. Make your relationship of God and build it on God and make it of God. Because when all else fail, the only way to go is up. And that's God.